Welcome to another Etheria restart video. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. Guys, they've just released the patch notes. In today's video, we're briefly going to go over the patch notes, but I want to focus on which character we should pull for in the next banner, okay? We have two new characters, both of them looking pretty good, but one of them is going to be absolutely OP. And I'm gonna give you guys my take, why I'm going to summon for that character in particular, and why I do think that this is kind of like a must pull. I don't want to create FOMO or anything like that, of course. You guys are going to play the game exactly how you want, at your own pace. You're going to summon for whoever you like, etc. But I really think that the level of this character is kind of like the level of class. Extremely, extremely important. And missing this type of units is usually a pain when you're trying to complete content, okay? Not trying to create FOMO. You guys do what you want. I'm just giving you my personal take on it, guys. So, basically, in the patch notes, they're kind of like letting us know they're bringing in two new units. We already know about it. Then we have tons of different things, like bug fixes and a lot of other things happening now. These summoning events, they're not summoning banners. They're not really summoning events, right? They're bringing outfits, which are just different colors. They kind of suck. I never purchased the skin yet because they really do not make me feel like it's worth it, like just for a color change, right? What do you guys think about the skins? Let me know in the comments down below. And by the way, guys, do me a favor. If you enjoy the content, smash a like, subscribe to the channel. It really, really helps a lot. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers ASAP. So I really, really appreciate it. Talking about the new game mode, okay? So this is going to be Dreamscape. It's kind of like a cage rumble, more or less, where once again you're going to fight crazy bosses. It's content that will mainly be fully beaten, fully unlocked by the whales, the krakens, right? And the rest of the players most likely won't be able to achieve the best result to get the best rewards. I'm not a big fan of this type of events, especially so early on. I feel like if they are doing them, they should really take in consideration the fact that most of their players are not whales and krakens, which means that they should be getting a piece of the pie as well, rather than getting an A tier or something like that, like in the train or even in the cage rumble, right? I am getting S tier in the cage rumble. I feel like the main reason why I'm not getting higher is because the lack of lattice in some of the skills and stuff like that. But I feel like a lot of players do not have the account that I have. And I do consider myself really blessed with the pulls, right? So that makes quite a bit of a difference. Use Dream Key to challenge the Dream Maze created by the Dream Weaver. Every 3 clears of the Dream Maze will activate the challenge against Dream Weaver. Continuously challenge the Dream Maze, awaken the Dream Weaver, and keep accumulating Dream Dust and Dream Data to exchange for generous rewards. Now, they've mentioned that this is the most rewarding event ever, okay? You can even gamble your rewards to get a double drop or a triple drop if you want to risk it for that chocolate biscuit, or just claim your rewards and be safe. I'm very curious to see how it is before I dive more into talking about it, because honestly, we don't really have a lot of information about it, so we can't really say much. Then it seems like they extend the stages for the Anything Echoes from 43 going all the way up to 48. They added new story stage, Animus Rahu, Animus Board. I'm a bit confused by this part because last update we had something new stage story added, but I haven't seen no new story unless they are talking about the Anything Echoes, right? I would assume it is part of the Anything Echoes, and that's what they mean with the new stage story added, because last time I got a bit confused thinking that it might be a new storyline into the actual campaign. Then, the Union Anchor Rakan Boss Worm Phase 4 added. Now, this is going to be great for clans that are able to easily wipe the floor with the 3rd stage as well, and they have plenty of room to work on the 4th one. I think in my clan, for example, I think we're getting the 3rd one down around Friday, right? So by Friday, the 3rd one is dead, but that, of course, won't be the same thing for all of the clans out there. There are clans more advanced with more whales in the clans, and they are most likely able to take the bosses down completely, which is good because you're just getting extra rewards, right? Then we have new event release, Midsummer Fest. Really not sure exactly what we can expect from it, but looking forward to it. I'm tired of seeing the same events. I'm hoping not to see the train for a very long time because the rewards are trash in there. I do not like this event at all. I'm very curious to hear your take as well, guys. But this Champions Call event is a complete gamble. Very, very hard to get the right team. I feel like the first and the second day was okay-ish in terms of picking the team that might win. But then it gets so freaking unclear, so hard to pick the winning team. And you're just not really getting anything from it. I think not a lot of people even engage with it. But let me know in the comments down below. Maybe it's just me that I dislike this event. Then, the Blessing Galore, the 2X is back. Very, very good event. Up to you guys what you are prioritizing. I feel like since the last time we talked about this event, last time when we had it, everybody kind of like evolved, started differing higher content, higher difficulties. So I think you should basically have a very good look at your account. See, do you need to make more 6-star units? Do you need to make more 5-star units? If that's the case, then you might want to farm some XP. In my case, I will know for a fact that I will farm at least 1,000 to 2,000 stamina in the XP dungeon. And that's mainly because I'm trying to build a few more units to 6 stars. And I'm trying to get some of the other units that are at 4 stars right now, like Lilith, Born, and maybe somebody else at 5 stars. So then I can use them if needed, right? But I'm definitely going to require the XP to 6-star the new unit that I'm going to pull for. And yeah, I will need some XP. Now, if you think you're fine with the XP and you just completely hate the dungeon no matter what, have a look at your account in terms of inventory. So if you're looking at materials, how are you looking with the prowess materials? Do you need materials to build up some characters at the moment? Not really. If you think you're fine for the moment, I would just do 20-30 runs in each one of the dungeons to accumulate these materials. One thing to keep in mind, there is no FOMO with this. We know for a fact that this event will return every 4 to 6 weeks. So if you're not farming enough prowess materials right now to last you for your entire life, which you probably won't do it anyway, you have time to come back to this dungeon later on. Now, if you think you laid out a plan and you know exactly what characters you're going to build, what elemental affinity they are, go a bit harder on that one, right? And then focus hard on modules. It's very, very hard to get good modules with the right stats and the right substats to have the right matrix effect as well, three-piece rather than 2. So focusing on gear is going to be, of course, very, very important. You don't want to farm shells during this event, basically. Short story. Moving on to the next thing, guys. They have the Esports Carnival. Not really interested in it. I'm not taking part in it, but last time when they've done the whole thingy, they had like tons of players competing. They haven't really showed anything at all, so we don't know what's happening in there. It seems like we have some wish machine here. Then we have the second round, which is available. Not really sure exactly what they mean with that. I guess it's for the Esports Carnival, maybe, or for the wish machine. Then United Front, adjustments and optimizations. They've changed quite a few things. I'm not going to read all of these bug fixes and small adjustments that they've done because I don't necessarily think that they are insane. Now, they've done some changes to Tiamat. They fixed a lot of bugs, actually, with shells and some of the characters that were not really working well. The Ethernet rally issue with the Nikonana, where it steals your character, and when you're taking it back, you cannot control when is using the skill. It seems like it was fixed. I wasn't sure at the beginning if it's meant to be like that, right, or what's happening. But that is on is it normal mode, hard mode, hell mode, or whatever difficulty, nightmare difficulty on the Ethernet rally. It's the last one where you fight the Nikonana. And yeah, just basically other bug fixes. Now, talking about the new summoning banners, guys, because that is the main thing that I want to focus on. I want to talk about NAHOR, okay? NAHOR, hopefully I'm pronouncing his name right. He is going to be so freaking powerful, and I feel like a lot of people might not really understand how impactful he can be on our accounts till you get to play him, right? So the fact that he can bring you the freeze with the defense down on the same skill at a very, very good rate, 70%, okay? I think that is massive. The freeze at 50%. With enough accuracy, you can get this to maximum, which is the 90%. Really, really, really good. And not to mention that this, I think, will be on 4-turn cooldown, fully booked, right? Which is fully booked, fully skilled. It's really not bad. Now think about the game right now, and think about not having claws, and think about looking at all of the freaking different areas in dungeons, even in NAHOR, for example, where, oh my god, everybody's running a freaking claws, right? Well, that's exactly how it's going to happen with this character. He doesn't bring the decreased speed, he doesn't boost the damage, but he controls the side minions with a freeze. He brings you the defense down, so you can easily bring in a different character for decreased speed, because this one already does 2 amazing things for you, right? And I'm not talking just about NAHOR, I'm talking about generally most of the dungeons, most of the bosses. Then he can dispel freaking buffs as well with the second skill, which is going to be crazy good. Even in NAHOR, for example, if we are talking about Sharon, it's so freaking painful to farm this boss, right? Now, normally, you cannot land debuffs on her, right? But you can freeze the side minions. You can steal her increased speed. She puts that increased speed on herself. This character can steal it from her. If we're talking about Shadow Flame Hoyan, once again, you can land the debuffs, freeze the enemies. Absolutely freaking amazing. Even in the Rangokutsu, maybe, it might actually work really, really well too. Most likely it will, because he's a freaking OP character. If we are talking about thresholds, Doki Doki is going to be massive in here. Freeze and defense down. Yes, it won't be the fastest team necessarily, because, hey, freeze doesn't boost you the damage like putting the sleep and stuff like that. But still, getting the defense down is already very, very good, because then you can bring in Marvel for the decreased speed, the decreased resistance, and then land the rest of the debuffs. Absolutely insane. For Aurora as well, I think he is blue affinity. She's red affinity. So blue beats red. He's gonna be great in here too. Massive once again for other content. If we are looking at different challenges and trial challenges, Any-Sync Echoes, he's going to be massive. If we're talking about the Amber track, he's going to be massive. Ethernet Rally, he's going to be massive once again. Cage Rumble type of content, and the new content, the Dreamweave, most likely he's going to be OP in there as well. So that's why, guys, I'm telling you that he is, without a doubt, the right unit to pull for. Now, as I've mentioned before, I'm not trying to create FOMO. I have absolutely no benefit if you guys pull in the game or you do not. That's up to your own decision. But I know for a fact that I'll be trying to go for that character. At the moment, I do not have enough summons to hit the Mercy, but I'm hoping I don't have to, because on the Holden and Hoyan, I had to hit a Mercy for both of them. I haven't got Yali. I'm still building up that Mercy, or not building it up because I stopped summoning, but I'm saving the Apex summons for the next LD unit coming in the next banner. But at the moment, I'm gonna go strong for the dude, and if I have any summons left, I will try to get a Chick too. But he is my main priority, and he's going to be absolutely nuts. Think about Colossus level, he's going to be at the same level. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, guys. As usual, appreciate all of you guys watching. Much love, and I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.